And what's going on, everyone? In this video we're going to talk about how to become an approved manager here in Western Australia. We're also going to talk about professional mastery and building a skill stack. I'm also going to share with you 3 key skills that I've learned from managing, the benefits from this, plus much more. Can't wait to get into it. Here we go. What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new and just joining here, what's up? My name is Benjamin Harding. I'm a video creator and I put up videos on self-development, health, travel and much more. So if that's your kind of vibe, consider subscribing. To recap on why I've decided to create this video is because when I posted about achieving my approved managers course here in WA, I had a few questions about it. So to answer them and to put it out into the world to help you guys achieve the same. Before we jump into this video, I just want to take a few seconds just to say a massive thank you for all of your support, for all of the new subscribers to the channel. It has been a big lifelong dream of mine to continuously improve and to show more value through these videos and to help you in any way I can. So thank you so much for the opportunity of me being able to do that. When I moved back to Perth, Western Australia back in October, I'll be honest with you, I was very lost. What industry do I go into? What job do I apply for? Will I be happy doing this job long term? I was full of questions and I needed answers. So I began to reflect on where my happiness derived from in my 20s. And I came back with, this is often found in social connection, having time to enjoy my lifestyle, saving money for future projects and investments, and also building my skill set and experience so I can provide more value down the line. I found a bartending role in my local town here in Western Australia, and I realised it ticked off 3 of those 4 tasks that I just mentioned, but I needed more. I needed growth and I needed progression. So it then became my main focus to work my way up the professional hierarchy, and then that meant investing in my education and in my self-development. And this is when I enrolled myself in a approved managers course here in WA. I first started off as a bartender, then I worked my way up to getting promoted to be a supervisor in management, and then I was given responsibilities of going into more of a duty manager. So you may be wondering, but Benny, why is this so important? It's because it's made me build a skill stack. When I say that, I mean adding multiple skills together on top of each other in order to provide more value. And this, to me, is the holistic way of doing things. Holistic, characterized by the belief that the parts of something are interconnected and can be explained only by reference to the whole. And when you can provide more value, you can provide a better service. And when you can provide a better service, you can charge more for your skills and abilities, or you can negotiate more for more money for those skills and abilities. And if you can do that in your full-time job and you can replicate that process, you can then turn that process into a system and then install that system into, say, your future projects or your side hustles or the things that you're working on in your own spare time. And that is my plan. So the 3 biggest skills that I have learned so far from managing is how to manage people, how to manage systems, i.e. technology and whatnot, and then also how to manage cash flow. And that last one is incremental if you want to run a business, because at the end of the day, cash flow is the oxygen of any business. I learned this the hard way with my own business failures, but more on that in future videos / newsletters down the line. So the question then becomes, where do you start? This is when you begin with your vision. If you want to live your best life, if you want to be the best version of yourself, if you want to help others live their best life, then you need to envision it first. Once you've envisioned it, then you need to experiment with it. And so that's where we go from visualization to experimentation. Or this could also be reframed as visualization to actualization. And to begin with visualizing it, it really helps to write things down. I've been doing this for literally like the last 5 months. Every idea that I have, every thought that I want to take note of, I'll either write it on a piece of paper or I'll write it into my notes in my phone. Normally it's in my notes because I have then access to consume these notes on my laptop and on my phone, and they're linked together, which is wicked. But the process of writing these things down allows you to clear your mind. It allows you to declutter, so to speak, make room for new thoughts that you want to create and ideas that you want to have. It creates a lot of space to be productive, to be efficient, and to be effective. And this process was how I was able to plan the steps of all the things that I needed to do to become an approved manager in WA, to complete the course and to become more qualified professionally. So with that said, here are the steps that helped me to become qualified. Register for your approved manager's course. I did mine with the Australian Hotels Association WA. The website was AHA WA Training. I'll be sure to put a link in the description box below so you can check that out. After you've registered, jump into the course and consume all of the knowledge, information that you need. With this, I would not rush it. I would take your time with it. Do it at your own pace over X amount of days or week or 2 or whatever. Complete all the sections, submit to the course provider. Then you'll be notified if you've passed or if you've failed. When you do pass, download the certificate of completion because you're going to need this to get your approved manager's card. During this time, apply for a police certificate. I did mine with Western Australia Police Force. Once you have done that, then download the certificate as well. With the approved manager's card, you have a choice between what sort of license you want to go for. The two that I saw online were unrestricted and restricted. Restricted was only a specific set different venues, whereas unrestricted meant that I could work in any type of venue. When applying for my license, I went with it unrestricted so that if at any point down the line, if I choose to work in a restaurant or work in a club or work in other premises or other venues, then I have the flexibility of doing that. Take it into consideration when you are applying for yours. Print off and take all of the documents you have, so the course certificate, the police certificate, and all the other details with you to the post office. Have it validated by a member of the post office, get it signed, and then that's when you take your picture for your approved manager's card and pay the fee. Fast forward to present day, and the benefits that I've seen come from this have been awesome. For example, now that I'm within management, I've moved up to earning more money, which means I can use that money for other things in my life. For example, like eating healthy, going to the gym more, going on travel adventures, even working less but still making a decent amount to live off has also been a big change, because I've been able to have time to not only film these videos but also invest into my passions and into my enjoyment of that. Another key benefit that I've experienced is having more authority within this space. Obviously, you know from previous videos that I've been doing so many different industries, and hospitality has always been that one where I've always gone back to. So to double down on that experience and to become more authorized and authoritative, should I say, in the industry, it's just supporting all of the experience that I have accumulated over these last 10 years or so. This is only just the beginning. Now I've got to this point where I know what's possible. It makes me realize what else is possible. What else can I achieve? Another big thing with this was imposter syndrome. At one point, everyone's an imposter. Like, if they're trying something new, everyone will start off from no experience, you know? And with that said, I was nervous to jump into it because I'd never done it before, but it's practice, it's time in the seat, in the saddle, so to speak. And once you get into that routine of knowing what your responsibilities are, what you're supposed to do and how to do it, getting in the reps, just like you do in the gym, or if you're reading with learning and building your brain as well, just getting in the reps. And I've definitely noticed this over as time has passed. I've reflected every single day. I've seen what my weaknesses are. I've seen what my strengths are. It is holistically building the abilities to continue giving this value, saving more money, and building a good life over here in Western Australia. Show your value through your abilities and your skill set. Continuously learn and improve as time goes on, and be reliable, be trustworthy, and always ask how you can help and support the teams. Massive thank you for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you have, be sure to give it a nice big thumbs up. Subscribe for more travel content coming soon to this channel, and we'll see you all back in the next video. See you later, guys. Take care.